Welcome, thanks for joining me. You find me riding to the noble and magnificent Great Tithe barn of Great Coxwell in the South Cotswolds Hills. More of this later. Great Coxwell, the site of the famous Tithe barn, is a mile or so beyond Faringdon, which I'm now approaching from the north. Faringdon was a road transport hub in the stagecoach and turnpike era, connecting London to Bristol, London to Gloucester, Oxford to Bristol, Coventry and towns north to Southampton. Horses needed to be changed, which explains the large number of mews and stabling around the town, and the coaching inns for the travellers, the Crown Hotel, the Bell Hotel, the Red Lion Inn and the Salutation Inn, now the Salutation Mansions. Faringdon was a town known for its hospitality, ales and good food. And here's the Bell, one of the inns where the stagecoach horses were once changed and the passengers fed and accommodated. That great bell hanging on the wall might well be contemporary with the old coaching days of 200 years ago. With the arrival of the railway in the mid-1800s, the importance of Faringdon as a major crossroads in the south of England just disappeared, and the town went into a temporary decline. That is, until the revival of road transport, first by cyclists, followed by the motoring travellers. The traffic revived to such an extent that the town had to be bypassed in 1979. I'm leaving Faringdon via the old Faringdon to Acton Turville turnpike, opened in 1756. Now along this stretch it's the B4019. This was once a continuation of the London to Bristol road, passing north of Swindon, which, after all, was no more than a village in the turnpike era. You can imagine this stretch being a bit of a drag for horses pulling a heavily laden stagecoach. The turnpike once curved round to the right. Now it's a turn right at a junction. Roadworks ahead. Let's just skip these. We escape the town to ride this road which is so suited to my single-cylinder Royal Enfield Classic 500. Wonderful bends to keep the ride interesting. What a lovely road. here in the South Cotswolds Hills. So lovely, in fact, that I missed the lane to the left, just there, for Great Coxwell. No problem, I'll turn around and try again. There's the turning, on the right this time. A delightful and very narrow holloway, gouged out by centuries of cart traffic from the high road down to the village. Not the place to meet Mum on the school run. A wave of the hand in thanks. Glorious little lane in the late summer sunshine. It's a joy to be out riding. And there's the sign for Great Coxwell. And here is the famous Tithe barn, cared for now by the National Trust. The Great Barn is the sole surviving part of a thriving 13th century farm grange that once belonged to Beaulieu Abbey. To enter this wondrous edifice is to be filled with a numinous sensation as one stands in the shadows of its ancient, heavy oaken timbers. The Great Barn is an impressive reminder of the skills of the Gothic carpenters and the wealth of the great monastic orders of the Middle Ages. It rises from the chalk downs with a dignity so enigmatic and lofty that it is impossible to think of it except as a holy place, a bond between heaven and earth. Gothic in its architecture, it is dateless in the solemnity and simplicity of its massive lines. It was a favourite of William Morris, who would regularly bring his guests to wonder at its structure. He called the barn as noble as a cathedral. How right he was. YouTube is my store of motorcycling memories. There's no commercial intent. If you would like to share with me the places discovered whilst out on the road, I would simply welcome your company. Please subscribe and click on the notification bell. I'll let you know when I'm next out and about. For now, I'm done.